As Victoria grapples with a youth crime crisis, tonight we bring you a rare insight into the life of a convicted offender and his efforts to make a difference one conversation at a time. Moses Riek was jailed in his late teens for burglary and car theft. His struggles and time behind bars now serve as a powerful warning to young gang members. And he has the support of two people whose lives he changed forever. Abby Dinham with this exclusive.
Drugs, money and status among a band of bad influence. This was Moses Riek.
There is really two different people, you know, there's an image and there's a person.
He started with petty theft at 16. 2 years later, it escalated to aggravated burglary.
You are so clouded under the amount of drugs you use, so you don't really have any judgment at all.
In April 2020, he broke into a Wantirna South home and stole keys to the family's cars. But as he and his co-accused fled in a Mercedes, it collided with a truck.
Waking up from it and just thinking I may have seriously hurt my friends or killed my friends. Just looking around at their lifeless bodies, that moment sticks with me.
He pleaded guilty to more than half a dozen charges and was sentenced to 4.5 years in prison.
It was a rude awakening, basically, and you see that your actions have real impacts on people.
The people were Janelle and Mina Burt. It was their home Moses broke into, their cars he stole, their lives he changed.
We had to go to counselling because of that, so it changed quite a lot and still different till this day.
Moses started his sentence in the Metropolitan Remand Centre. After serving a little over 3 years, he was granted parole. Upon release, he says he was greeted with the infamy he'd spent years chasing, but no longer wanted.
When I seen young men in my community looking up to me for the wrong things, I was like, this isn't what you should be looking up to me for.
And with increasing numbers of young people becoming ensnared in the crime for cash economy, he set about revealing its reality.
I was in a maximum security prison, looking at 25-year prison term.
He built a music collective with his brother to shift the focus of youths in his community. And in February, he became a youth mentor, speaking to teenage offenders.
I thought I'm really close to the problem and I could be close to the solution.
Moses says many youth offenders have a similar story. They lack positive role models, they can't see a future, and they hide low self-esteem beneath a veneer of street bravado. His outreach work has been widely recognised, even by those who've been touched by the crimes he committed.
I think it's important that, you know, whatever has happened, there's been learnings from it and that those learnings are shared.
They could be bitter and cynical. Instead, they're hopeful Moses's work will make a difference.
I think it's the best thing that's come out of this, right? You know, I'm grateful that he's been able to see that realisation and do something with it.
If we can support in whatever way that may be, whether it's tell the other side of the story for people to understand what's happened, then we'll do it. We'll be there to support him.
Abby Dinham, 10 News.
Well, Abby joins me now. Abby, extraordinary to hear from both sides, and Moses has a lot of support for his ongoing endeavours.
That's right. Sitting down with Mina and Janelle, that after they went through their aggravated burglary and the court processes, they really just wanted to try and find a way that they themselves could help out with the youth crime crisis. But of course, that was back in 2020 and the situation has deteriorated since then. Last year, the crime stats showed youth crime was up 2%. But when you break that down, you see minors are responsible for more than 57% of carjackings and the majority of home invasions. And while more than 1,200 children were arrested, there is a core group among them committing crimes over and over again. And that's really the group that Moses is trying to reach with his work.
OK, thank you very much, Abby.
Thanks, Jen.